Cyberland. It's me, Youth Librarian Shari, here in the youth programming room with the door closed, hence my mask is off, but nobody else is in here with me. I hope sometime soon you'll be able to be back here with me. But until then, I'm so happy you joined me for another episode of Story Shenanigans. And you know I love music because I'm always singing, aren't I? I turn everything into music. If you could talk to my husband, he would tell you that I sing around the house. I sing to the dogs. I sing to him. I sing to everybody. So I love music. But today we're going to talk more about musical instruments. Though your voice certainly is a musical instrument for sure. But we're going to talk about some actual instruments. And the first one I'm going to show you is, do you know what this is? It's a tambourine. And you could make a tambourine at home using an old reusable pie plate, or not a reusable, a disposable pie plate. And you can get bells. Probably not these kind, but you can probably get bells like this kind from a craft store, and tie them on. Use a piece of wire. Of course, you need grown-ups' help with this. But then you can put together your own tambourine. Fun, right? And here's another favorite instrument of mine. This is something you see in orchestras. It's called you know what it is, right? It's got 3 sides. It's a triangle, and you use a mallet to make this pretty sound. Now, you may not have a triangle at home, but again, with grown-ups' permission, you can go into the kitchen, and I bet there is pots and pans and maybe a spoon, a metal spoon. Wood one probably wouldn't work as well. And I bet different pots and pans would make different sounds. They might not sound just like this, but it would be similar. But before you do that, don't go charging into your kitchens, going through the cupboards. Ask your grown-up, and I bet they'll help you so you can make music around the house with their permission and with them. It's always more fun with a grown-up or siblings, grown-up and siblings. It's always more fun. All right, that's a triangle. Next comes another one of my favorites. It's a what is it? Are you telling me through the screen that it's a drum? This is actually a drum that I used to put out at toddler story time. Hopefully I'll do it again. Some of you may remember that. You might be a little older now, but you might remember when I got out the toys. And so many of my story timers loved the drum. You could make a drum at home. Ideally, if you had one of those Quaker Oats containers, like the oatmeal containers, you could decorate that. Use a spoon again. Tap on the top, and you've got your own drum. Again, with a grown-up's permission. You could make a drum. Another instrument you could make, I've got a little homemade kazoo. Have you ever had one of those plastic kazoos that you blow into? Well, you actually have to make a sound into this one, but you can change the sound by, with your grown-up's help, of course, poking 3 holes a couple inches apart with a pen or pencil, and then placing your fingers in different positions, and it will change the sound like this. So that's with my fingers not on it at all. This is with all 3 holes covered up. Can you hear the difference? You can make one of these at home. It's just a toilet paper roll, some wax paper, and a rubber band. So decorate it with some markers or crayons. Put your wax paper on the end. Have your grown-up help you with the holes using a pen or a pencil. And you've got your very own homemade kazoo that you can play around with different pitches. Pitch is a fancy word for the different levels of sound. You can have a high sound, so it can be high pitched, or you can have a low sound, and it can be low pitched. You can go home and or you're at home, and you can make your very own kazoo there. Or maybe you're not at home, but you can definitely do this at home. All right. Oh, it is getting to be that time already. But I want to end by telling you that I have some great books here. I have wonderful nonfiction, like this musical instruments from A to Z that tells you all about instruments. It also tells you about how to make them. And I have great picture books. This one's called I Got Rhythm. And I think the young lady in this book makes her own music. And also, the book itself has a great rhythm. Rhythm is like that beat that we love. That's so sweet, right? We love music. We love making music. So you can come check out I Got Rhythm. You can come check out musical instruments from A to Z. Please come visit us at the library. We have lots of great things going on every month. And we would love to see you. This is Shari saying, thanks for joining me at Story Shenanigans. I'll see you next week.